everyone, hope you're well. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a festive one, but it's a little bit different. It is 10 ways you can give back this Christmas. So Christmas is such a lovely time of year. It's so nice to get together with friends and family and celebrate the season of goodwill, have a really lovely time, eat lots of nice food and make loads of nice memories. But for some people, Christmas isn't a good time of year. It's not a nice time of year. They might be on their own or they might be going through a really tough time. And I think it's a really important thing, especially what I'm trying to do with my kids, is to show that Christmas is a great time to give back as well. So I just thought I'd share these 10 things. I've done a few of them this year, and then the other ones I found out about that I'm hopefully planning to do more next year. So the first one is to donate foods and or gifts to your local gift drive or food bank. I know around our area a lot of the supermarkets have food banks all year round, and then at Christmas time they put out extra things, and then they also usually do gift drives as well. You can buy a toy or a gift for a child and then pop it in there, and it'll go to the charities that are organising it, and it will end up with a child who might not have woke up with anything else on Christmas morning if they hadn't have access to that sort of charity. There's a local radio station around here as well which were doing a massive big gift drive, so I ended up giving quite a lot of toys to them. The second one is to make up a toy box for Samaritan's Purse, which are a really good organisation that do Operation Christmas Child every year. Missed the boat on it this year. It has a deadline of kind of the beginning of the month, so I'm definitely going to do it next year, and I thought I'd talk about it just in case anyone else wants to do it next year. But you basically get a shoebox, you fill it up with all sorts of bits and bobs. They give you really good guidelines on the website about what's good to get. Then you wrap it up and drop it off at one of their drop-off points. Number 3 is to buy a homeless person a meal, gift or shelter for the night. So I've done this for a few years running now up in Aberdeen, but I think the charity Social Bite do run in other cities. I think it's Aberdeen, Edinburgh, Glasgow, and then there's a few English cities as well. But you basically can pay £5 and it will get a homeless person a really lovely, healthy, nutritious, lovely warm meal on Christmas Day. I've done it through the website it is on the past couple of years, and then this year I noticed they also had a gifting option, so you could also add on a donation so that a homeless child would also get a gift. So it's a really good one, and it's still open, so I'll pop the link to that below. You can also pay, I think it's £26 and 8 pence to reserve a place at Crisis, so a homeless shelter charity that it'll provide accommodation for them, it'll provide haircuts, it'll provide healthcare and dental checks, and then also some financial advice and things like that, just to help people try and help people get back on their feet. Number 4 is one that was actually kind of done in my work. It was through some of the guys that do a lot of our charity work, and they did a gift drive for people in hospital, and then they also had Christmas cards, and we were asked if we wanted to write out a little message. Widespread thing, it's done across a lot of hospitals and things like that, so I'm sure you just give it a quick Google, then you could find out some information and just sort of bring a smile to someone's face on Christmas Day just by getting a card. It's as simple as that. It's really simple things that just make such a difference to people. Number 5 is to have some sort of, this is a good way of getting your kids involved, have a jar, a Christmas charity jar that you have in your house all year round, and you pop in any change. If the kids have got any change or anything like that that you've given them, then get them to pop it in. Then just before Christmas, count it all up and then see how much you've got, and then choose some sort of charity or appeal. Maybe there's a big crisis going on in the world and that's the one you'd like to donate to, but speak to your kids, get them involved, and then go make your donation all together, just so that they can see what it's all about as well. Number 6 is to take part in Save the Children's Christmas Jumper Day. So that was last week. We did it at work. I'm sort of doing this for maybe next year, but it's a really good one. It's where you just wear a Christmas jumper, as simple as that, and there's such a big thing now in our sort of like Christmas traditions that most people have one. And then yeah, if you're at work or if you're out and about and whatever, then just donate the £2 and it will go direct to Save the Children. Number 7 is one that I hear of quite a few nurseries doing and schools doing, which I think is a really great idea, and I hope maybe I can go along to something or do something next year. Take the kids in to visit a nursing home, because a lot of older people who are in nursing home maybe don't have family or a lot of people visiting them, and they thrive off kids. They love kids. And I know my friend's nursery did this, and her little one went along and he had such a good time, same age as Isla, 3 years old, and they just had so much fun with the older people, and the older people loved having them there as well. So it's just a really nice thing to do. Number 8 is to donate a coat to one of there's quite a few appeals going on for these. I'll pop some links to some below. I think there's one for Calais, and there's definitely one for like homelessness in London, but I'm sure there's lots and lots going on, so I'll try and find out some information and pop them below. But you basically just donate an old coat to an appeal, and then it will go to someone who really needs it this winter, because being out and about in the cold or not having shelter or somewhere to go, then a coat makes such a massive difference. Number 9 is to visit an animal shelter, maybe donate some food or toys or things like that, because there's a lot of animals in RSPCA or other shelters up and down the country who are still looking for their forever homes and maybe get a little bit forgotten about at Christmas. So I know for me, I always get our cat sitting back there in the lap of luxury, a stocking and some nice food, like special food for Christmas Day. So it'd be really lovely to buy up a bunch of them and then bring them to one of the local shelters. And the last one, number 10, is to give blood. And I'm such a hypocrite on this because I've never actually managed to do it yet, but I'm determined I'm going to do it this year. I have a very massive vein phobia. Blood fine, needles fine, veins can't deal with it. But I figured I've given birth twice now and had a lot of blood taken in that time, so I'm gonna really try to do it, because I feel like I can't sit here and tell other people to do it if I'm not willing to do it myself. So yeah, I'm gonna speak to my brother about it because he's done it quite a few times, and then hopefully bring him along. Scary, but it would make such a difference, especially in the festive period. There's a lot more people on the roads and likelihoods of accidents and things like that. So I think blood's obviously needed all year round massively, but during the festive period it steps up a little bit. So definitely something we should all consider doing. But yeah, those were my 10 ways that I've come up with to try and give back this Christmas. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've been doing anything out and about in your community. It's even simple things. It's simple things like saying Merry Christmas to people in the street or stuff like that. Just every little thing that any little thing that you can do to bring a smile to someone else's face around Christmas is just perfect. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.